Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a fun one for you and I'm gonna tell you my bucket list. So if you haven't already subscribed, now is the perfect time. I do videos all about full-time travel, working online, living all over the world. So if you're a bucket list, wanderlust kind of person, you should definitely be subscribed to my channel. So I realized the other day that I don't have a bucket list. My dad posted his on Facebook because yes, my dad is very cool. And I suddenly thought I don't have one. I've got goals, of course, and I break down my goals by, you know, per year and next 5 years and stuff like that. But a bucket list to me is kind of something a bit different. It's not about how much money you make or how many companies you start. It's kind of just like fun, very specific things that you can kind of tick off. So I've written a bucket list here and it's got 25 things, but I would really love to hear in the comments below anything you think that I've missed or what is on your bucket list. I could definitely do with some more inspiration. So number one is own a dog. We have always had family dogs and I absolutely love dogs. I'm 100% into rescue dogs rather than pedigrees, and I really hope one day I will have one all of my own and it will be a crazy mixed up mongrel that's gone wrong and just totally loves me. Number two is to visit 100 countries. I'm currently in Serbia and this is number 43, so I'm racking them up, but I've got a long way to go and I think 100 is pretty ambitious, but I'm gonna try. Number 3 and 4 are a bit obvious. They're number 3, have children, number 4, have grandchildren. My parents will be very glad to see this, that I do intend to have children at some point, but not right now. Number 5 is get married. I'm almost there, getting married in April next year. Number 6 is to see the Northern Lights, and ideally from those famous like glass igloo kind of hotels that I've seen on Pinterest. They look amazing. I've seen a tiny bit of them before when we were doing a family holiday to Finland, but I would love to see them like in their full glory, so that's definitely on my bucket list. Number 7 is to see a volcano erupting, ideally in not a like terrifying I'm gonna get burned alive by lava situation, but just I know there are places you can go now where there's live volcanoes. You can kind of see all the lava running through like little rivers. I think that would be incredible. Number 8 is to either stay in one of those kind of big aquarium hotels or go to that aquarium restaurant, which I think might be in the Maldives. I think they look so beautiful. I could just watch an aquarium for hours. Number 9 is basically to go to Iceland, but specifically to see the Black Beach and obviously the amazing springs. I know it's probably not quite as good as Instagram because it's all really overcrowded, so of course ideally I would have it all to myself like the Kardashians did, but I certainly would like to go. Number 10 is to visit the amazing Blue City. I really want to go there. I know a lot of these are travel related, but I promise they're not all towards the end. Get all the Instagrams, it just looks so cool. I'm dying to go. Now number 11 I've actually done, which is to do a photo shoot on the Bolivian salt flats. Ever since I saw it on Next Top Model, I really wanted to. I'll be honest, this one wasn't a full-blown professional shoot with a makeup artist and stuff like I kind of dreamed, but we did have several hours to take photos on the salt flats. I got some lovely photos with my fiance Ed. It was kind of an impromptu engagement shoot. Everything was just taken on phones, but to me it was a total life goal to go see them, and they totally lived up to the hype. They were incredible. Cannot recommend it highly enough. I will also link to the video I made about it there. You can see me cry because of the beauty of it all. It was totally amazing. The next one is to hold a meetup with people that I have somehow inspired. I guess most likely through this YouTube channel. I would love to have a meetup one day of people who I've inspired to become nomads, or just to change something about their life or do something or start something new. For me, that's better than being famous. That's not why I'm doing this channel. I'm doing it to really help people and affect their lives. So if I could hold a meetup one day with a group of people who have done something amazing because of me, that's a major bucket list moment. Number 13 is to ride in a helicopter. I have no interest in driving one. I cannot be trusted with that. A car is hard enough for me, but I would love to go in a helicopter and I haven't done that yet. Number 14 is to write a book. One of my friends used to work for Penguin and she kind of floated the idea with me a while ago that maybe I could write a book about alternative careers, kind of aimed at young teenagers, to give them ideas of things they can do outside of just standard career paths, and kind of tell my story, like a bit autobiographical but also factual, and kind of about love on the road and different career paths and family situations. And so ever since, that kind of sparked something in me where I've been like, oh, I'd really like to write a book. So that never particularly came through, but something like that would be so amazing. 15 I have also already done, which is to shoot a gun. This I was really excited about. You can see the vlog where I do it in Atlanta. but actually, spoiler alert, I didn't like it at all. It was much more terrifying than I expected, and I didn't like that kind of power, the rebound. It suddenly kind of transported me to imagining shooting situations like some horrible school shooting, and I suddenly just thought, oh my goodness, this is what a gun actually sounds like, and I didn't like it at all. But I'm glad that I did it. I got some awesome slow-mo Instagrams, so I'm glad I did it. But that's kind of a health warning on bucket lists. Stuff isn't always like you think it's going to be, but that was something I really wanted to do, and I've ticked it off, so I'm very glad about it. But I'm not going to be buying a gun anytime soon. Number 16 is to master moguls. If you've watched my ski vlog from Santiago, Chile, then hopefully you'll think I'm already quite a good skier, and I've skied quite a lot in my life already, but I still can't really do moguls. I think you need to have quite a high tolerance for speed, which is not something I have right now, so mastering moguls is definitely on my bucket list. Number 17, total opposite, is to have a walk-in wardrobe. The goals. At the moment, obviously, we live out of a suitcase, so I hardly have any wardrobe with me, but even when I'm back in my home base, I have kind of a big 4-door wardrobe. I'll include a link to my decluttering vlog where I talk about how many clothes I have, but I would love one day to have a proper walk-in wardrobe with like a shoe rack and everything, like full Carrie Bradshaw style. Number 18 is to see the hot air balloons in Cappadocia, if that's how you pronounce it. Again, another Pinterest acquisition. I really want to go see them. They look so beautiful. Number 18 I've also done, which is to experience an earthquake. When we were living in Chile, there were earthquakes regularly. We actually experienced one that I think was about 7.5. The whole building, we're on the 18th floor, and the whole building was shaking, and it was good because it wasn't too scary, because we know that Santiago is very well equipped for earthquakes because they have them all the time. You know, no one died, there was no building damage, but it was just really exciting to have the whole building like shaking. So that was a pretty cool one, and I've ticked it off. Number 20 I've also done is to graduate with a first-class degree. I got the top grade in my university degree, and I'm really proud of that. Number 21, still a little way off, is to buy a house with cash. My fiance and I, Ed, our goal is to not have a mortgage. So we're currently working super hard to build up as much equity as we can, so that one day we can buy a house that we would be happy to live in medium or forever length of time, and we just buy it with cash and never have a mortgage. I mean, what a bucket list goal is that? 22 is to go to an Indian wedding, one of the whole 5-day, people come in riding horses, confetti everywhere, an amazing like fully blown Indian wedding where I get to wear a sari and a bindi and all that good stuff. So if you're from India and you're watching this, please invite me to your wedding. I would totally go. Number 23 is to go thrifting with Thrifters Anonymous. I don't know if they watch these videos, but that is a major bucket list goal for me. They are my favorite YouTubers. I'm totally addicted to watching them thrift. They live in Las Vegas. They are just absolute best friend goals. So I would love to go thrifting with them in Vegas one day. If you're watching, this is me officially asking. Number 24, I know I mentioned that I don't want to be famous, but this is to get recognized in the street by a stranger. I don't want to be full-on famous, like can't leave the house, you know, I don't want to be a millionaire from fame, but I think it'd be really cool if someone came up to me and they were like, "Are you Louise?" And I was like, "Yes." So for me, getting recognized in the street by a stranger is one of my bucket list goals. Judge me if you will. And number 25, the last one, is to go to a full-on American gospel church. My friends in America will know that I have a total obsession with America. I love going, having all the crazy food and going to rodeos and whatever crazy stuff you Americans do. I would love to go to a full like Eddie Murphy kind of everyone singing, clapping, like we just don't have that in England. It's not the full gospel American experience. I actually checked my stats the other day and I know that a large part of my viewers are American, so you guys probably right now are thinking I'm crazy, but if you go to an amazing American gospel church, please invite me because I really want to come. So guys, that is my 25 item long bucket list. Let me know if you think I've missed any. Let me know what's on your bucket list. I hope this has given you a bit of a fun insight into kind of my personal goals and things that I'm obsessed with, like dogs, America, thrifting. It's a bit of a collection of everything, a lot of travel ones. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you see me in the street, say that you recognize me and I can tick off that one. Have an amazing week guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!